Welcome to Shama Sundara Keda Kinara Bhumi. God's own country welcomes you to this global spectacle with a traditional flavor. The Champions Boat League welcomes you to its final race day in this impeccable blend of scenic surrounding, tradition and hospitality. KOLLAM, often referred to as the Dreamland of Kerala. Course conditions here in KOLLAM at the Ashtamudi Lake, depth of 10 feet, a 1 kilometer track, temperature 30 degrees Celsius. It's quite hot here, and that's where the humidity is 69%, a wind of 5 kilometers per hour. But once again, the depth not that deep, that is also going to play a role in the races today. What plays a role along with the depth is the gradient of the track. What we have to notice is that whoever's on track number 3 today stands a chance of being the fastest team of the day.
Loose. Somewhere ahead.
The Heat 1 start list, race day 12, Raging Rovers in track 1, Course Dominators in track 2, and it's going to be the Backwater Warriors in track 3 as we flag off the first heats on race day 12, the final day of the Champions Boat League 2019. Rovers from far and wide setting the pace for their final heat race here at the Ashtamudi Lake. If you look at your screen, you will see Osman from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, each bringing with them their own style, their own flavor and their own contribution to the Champions Boat League. It looks like the time to beat today will be somewhere in the margin of 4.5 minutes for this track given the conditions. Definitely, it's going to be around 4.5 minutes. That's going to be the time that is going to push these teams. But here they are. It is the team that has come first here. The men in pink, the Raging Rovers, have once again surpassed their opponents to just cross that finishing line in heat number 1 of this final day of the inaugural edition of the Champions Boat League 2019. Excitement and energy galore with the Raging Rovers clocking in 4 minutes, 39 seconds in loose change, which could be probably one of the best times of the day, at least the top 3 in my opinion. We are all set for Heat 2. In track 1 are going to be the Pride Chasers. In track 2, the Mighty O's. And on the third track are going to be the Thunder O's as we flag off Heat number 2 on this grand finale of the Champions Boat League. Artistically coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE Steel and HDFC Bank. Ticketing partner, Book My Show. Radio partner, Club FM. The Pride of Kumarakom Pride Chasers on lane 1 in dark green, followed by the Mighty O's in green again. On their boat, the Davis, and on lane number 3 we have Thunder O's in red, thundering ahead on their boat, Mahadevi Cuttle Teketal. It looks like the time to beat right now is 4 minutes, 39 seconds and loose change. Will one of these teams make it to the Group A finals? That is what remains to be seen. Mighty O's godly might in God's own country here in KOLLAM, and they've got everything today going for them, and they could be in top contention to clash in the big final race today in Group A. But look at that boat which is so long when you see it on your screens. But here they are, the Mighty O's, with all their might, with all their power, have actually rowed to a win in heat number 2. From what looks like less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds, yes indeed, 4 minutes, 28 seconds and 47 microseconds. The best time so far. As the heats progress, the timings only get better and better. Right now it's time for heat number 3 between the Backwater Ninjas, the Backwater Knights and the Golden Boys of the Champions Boat League, the Tropical Titans. Will it be goal for gold once again as they are through the line for yet another exciting start? Arpo Irro, here we go. Here we go, and keep close attention on the third track, which is farthest from your screen. The Tropical Titans from the Palathurthi Boat Club rowing the boat NADUBHAGAM. And you can see
1.5 boat lengths, almost 2 boat lengths between them and the competition as they get to that finish line, looking to beat the best time of the day today, which is 4 minutes 28 seconds and loose change.
They are definitely on course to beat that best timing of the Mighty O's today, because they have got that rhythm and they're just inches away from the finishing line, and they have crossed that once again in their signature style.
And they have assured themselves pole position. 4 minutes 21 seconds and 50 microseconds, the best time of the day, the time to beat. They are probably the Nerolac impressive performer of the day.
Just have a look at the timings of the 9 teams. Once again, Tropical Titans, top of the table there, followed by the Mighty O's and the Raging Rovers. So those 3 teams going to clash in the Group A finale.
And they are off for a Group C final here at the idyllic Ashtamudi Lake in the city of KOLLAM. Champions Boat League, Group C final. This is excitement. This is energy. This is snake boat racing. You know, Prasanna, I believe it was Sri Amitabh Kant, the then Director of Tourism for Kerala, who came up with the slogan, God's Own Country. And today, if you look back at it almost 3 decades later, I think it's time to call in Kerala snake boat racing's own country, because look at those spectacular and colourful visions. Those are what will define the state of Kerala for a generation. And what a beauty, what a spectacle this is. Can you imagine the amount of effort it takes just to row against the tide, against the current, to push your team forward, to push yourself forward towards that finish line, carrying oars that vary from 2.5 kilos to 15 kilos towards that finish line, towards glory and towards history. What colour, what spectacle. Snake boat racing is the reason for the season, and colour is the flavour of the season. The flavour of colour in CBL is evident as you look at that. And through that finish line, whoever comes through will be scoring very, very coveted points that could change up the entire table between 2, 3 and 4 positions.
Definitely it's going to have a shift in the table, but there's a shift in the pace, in the speed as well of these rowers. As they're nearing the finishing line, they've shifted gears, and that's where there's one team that has edged past their opponents. They've reached the finishing line, but we will soon know which team that is, because the officials are having a close look at how the race ended. The Thunder O's, with a timing of 5 minutes and 2.8 seconds, who have beaten the Pride Chasers and the Backwater Ninjas to emerge winners in the Group C finale.
3 teams at the Group B final, the Coast Dominators, the Backwater Warriors and the Backwater Knights, vying it out for those coveted points in the Group B final.
In KOLLAM, as we flag off the Group B finale, Backwater Knights, Backwater Warriors and the Coast Dominators fighting it out, rowing it out really hard in the backwaters of Kerala in the Group B finale.
Remember, as I like to always say, this is not just a race against each other, but a race against time. Today, the time to beat is 4 minutes, 28 seconds in loose change, posted by none other than the Golden Boys of the Champions Boat League, the Tropical Titans. On lane 1, we have the Coast Dominators looking to dominate. On lane 2, Warriors from Alapi, the Backwater Warriors, and the Backwater Knights in lane 3, looking to be the Knights in shining armour and taking away the fastest time of the day, which will earn them 5 critical points, which could upset the table really in anyone's favour.
The first edition, the inaugural edition, is all about learning. Yes, one team is going to win, and it's the Tropical Titans have already sealed that top spot, but the second and the third spot is still up for grabs. Still the Group A finale is done. But coming back to the Group B finale, it is the Coast Dominators, the men in orange, who have taken a lead against the other 2 opponents in this finale.
This could be anyone's race, and they're saying, don't count us out, don't discount us. We are not less than anyone. In Hindi, they say, hum kisi se kam nahi. And that is what each of these teams have been showing with their spectacular performances. They've really set a world-class standard on what should be considered a team sport and what snake boat racing can be. It's between the Coast Dominators, the Backwater Warriors and the Backwater Knights. Who will it be? Will it be the Coast Dominators? Will it be Warriors from Alapi? Or will it be the Knights in shining armour?
At the moment, it looks like it is the Coast Dominators who are dominating this Group B finale. They've got the speed with them. They have the rhythm with them as their fans, the passionate fans of snakeboard racing, encourage them, motivate them. It is the men in orange who have dominated this race. They've coasted to another win, this time in the Group B finale.
In the Group B final, it is the Coast Dominators with 4 minutes, 49 seconds and 16 microseconds under their belts, which is not the best time of the day, but not bad.
As one last time, the start list for the Group A finale, the Raging Rovers in track 1, the Mighty O's in track 2, and the men in gold, the table toppers from the Palathurthi Boat Club rowing the NADUBHAGAM are the Tropical Titans, the Double T's.
The world waits with a bated breath as the Tropical Titans and the Raging Rovers and the Mighty O's face off for one final time. They are off through the finish line at the Ashtamudi Lake. This is it. History in the making. The Tropical Titans charging towards that victory, charging towards the finish line as they speed away towards that final prize at the last race of the Champions Boat League Season 1. Each and every single one of these teams are today giving the Tropical Titans a run for their money as they edge on towards the halfway mark. You can see there is a sense of purpose in the competition. The Mighty O's and the Raging Rovers saying, we will not go down without a fight. We will not go quietly into the night. This is history in the making. This is the Champions Boat League.
But it is going to be a tough fight because the team that is the Raging Rovers from the Police Boat Club are not letting this go off easily. They're giving a tough fight in this final race of the Champions Boat League.
Neck and neck, you can see water spraying all around. There is absolute pandemonium at the Ashtamudi Lake as these teams are tearing the water apart, ripping it towards the finish line, neck and neck. The Tropical Titans clearly being made to sweat today.
Full credit to the Raging Rovers and the Mighty O's for the way they have prepared, the way they have executed their plans and strategies in this Group A finale, the final race of the inaugural edition of the Champions Boat League.
It's neck and neck between the three teams as they edge towards the halfway mark. This could be anyone's race in the literal sense.
It's a 1,000-meter racetrack, Agrim, and the last 250 meters is what will determine who will win this race, because that is where the rowers, these snake boats, they shift gears, not in the literal sense, but they put in more power, more purpose, and that is where you can see that there is a shift in energy.
There is definitely 1,000 meters, but there are 1,000 emotions on the faces and the hearts of the deviants. It's a photo finish, a photo finish. Who will it be? It has to be decided by the judges because you cannot tell with the naked eye. What a spectacular race. What a spectacular way to culminate the excitement that is the Champions Boat League. And it is once again gold for gold. It is just by the fraction of a second that the Tropical Titans have said, Veni, Vidi, Vici. They came, they saw. They hit the competition square in the jaw. This is a historic moment. Remember, the Raging Rovers have shown that it is possible for Goliath to be taken down by David given the right amount of preparation and given the right amount of planning. And that is what we can expect in probably the next iteration of the Champions Boat League.
After an exhilarating journey of 12 races across the stunning state of Kerala, our 9 teams fought fiercely to arrive at the winners of Season 1. This season has seen a whooping 5.9 crores giveaway in prize money. And now, without further ado, I welcome the winners of season, most well-deserved of the 9 teams, to come on stage and receive the winning amount, Team Tropical Titans. Created a history by being the first winners of the Champions Boat League ever. They deserve every bit of that fan moment.
A spectacle like no other indeed. They came, they rode, and they have conquered the backwaters of Kerala. That's it from us here. I hope you have enjoyed our telecast. Till the next time, it's thank you and goodbye from all of us here.